All right, so talk about how Frank lost 22 pounds in like 12 weeks. It was like a magical summer, bro. I documented it all on the YouTube channel, on the other channel. But Frank lost, and the reason I'm talking about this is because the way he lost the weight, it's insane, bro. How you can eat just whatever you want and lose weight. I might link the other video in here. And by the way, I'm gonna have to check the camera because sometimes the camera runs out of storage. So now we're good right now. But anyways, okay, so Frank lost 22 pounds, okay, in 12 weeks, boys. So 22 pounds in 12 weeks, I mean, that's pretty good, right? That's pretty quick. The reason is how he lost it, and I'll maybe link the other video where you can see what he's eating, like, what was it? Del Taco. Okay. He was eating like Chick-fil-A. Right? Like microwave dinners. Wendy's, In-N-Out. Yeah, so he's eating Del Taco, right? He's eating Chick-fil-A, he's eating microwave dinners, Wendy's, In-N-Out. Like almost every meal, right? I want to say about 25% of his meals during this time were like fast food. And yeah, he's still losing like weight super quick, right? He lost 10 pounds his first his first 5 weeks. He lost 10 pounds, right? His first 10 pounds in 5 weeks. 10 pounds in 5 weeks. Okay. So, boom. So he lost 10 pounds in 5 weeks. And what it really was about, bro, and we can go into the tactical things about what helped him lose 10 pounds in 5 weeks, right? I spent the last couple of videos talking about like really tactical, like the energy expenditure pillars, indirect, direct, planned energy expenditure, but I'm gonna just graze over this kind of quickly on kind of like my thoughts of how he was able to just lose weight that quick. But 22 pounds in 12 weeks, 10 pounds in 5 weeks, you know, we're talking about eating a lot of like processed foods, and the myth is like you can't, you know, you have to eat whole foods to lose weight, right? But you really don't. Okay, you really don't. Everybody has their own philosophy around it, but I feel like you boys understand my philosophy, and I'm all about sustainability. Okay, so sustainability. So how can you sustain this lifestyle for life, right? Not whole foods for someone who's been eating like fast food and like processed foods their whole life. It's not really the way. Now, some people are different, but what I found is having a sustainable approach, right? And going through your journey in phases. Like life goes in phases, right? So this is life. You just start your weight loss journey. This is your life at the start of your weight loss journey. Okay. And maybe this is 2 to 5 years. Let's say 2 to 5 years. Okay, you start your weight loss journey. You start this nutrition, like you start educating yourself, you know, making yourself aware that, you know, you need to do this to live long. You need to do this to have a good life, to feel good about yourself. Okay, so you start that journey. 2 to 5 years is just, you know, you're just chilling. You're just learning and implementing with help of, you know, the tribe, right? You're learning and implementing. Then, you know, the next 5 to 10 years, you make more goals. You make different goals for yourself, right? So I've been doing this for about 10, 15 years now. And so I'm in this period of my journey where I'm just like trying to really optimize. But in the first 2 to 5 years, it's all about just learning and helping, really utilizing a tribe to help you understand like what's really important and what's really not important, right? This is a 2 to 5 year cycle, right? Where you're just researching yourself, right? ChatGPT, using the tribe, and you're just like, what's actually the best way to do it for my body? This involves blood tests, right? Blood tests, biometric data, which that goes into this, but you know, figuring out what your body fat percentage is. Okay, body fat percentage. And once the whiteboard's out, I'm out. So, body fat percentage, okay. Body fat percentage is so important, more important than BMI, because BMI can be deceptive based off of height. So if a 6'9" dude is like 240, he's technically unhealthy. Well, what are you talking about? No, he's not. You know what I'm saying? 6'9", 240, bro, that's like LeBron James, bro. LeBron James is not unhealthy. Anyways, body fat percentage is important. Blood tests are important. Biometric data, so, you know, body fat percentage there, weight. You need to know, weight. And then measurements around your waist measurement is important as well. But if you join the School of Aesthetics, we'll hop on a 40-minute call and I'll get all of this for you real quick. But yeah, bro, so the moral of the story is you can lose weight eating whatever you want, right? And then understand your health cycle, your health life is its own life as its own. Your health life is the same as your financial life. It's just smaller, right? Your health life is the same as your dating life. It's just, you know, depending on who you are, it's smaller or bigger, but it's still something you need to focus on. Okay, so 2 to 5 years. Okay, give yourself 2 to 5 years to really just be sustainable. Okay, eat whatever you want, but educate yourself and join a tribe like the School of Aesthetics, like the gym down below, where you can actually like start this and get yourself educated and get yourself with some experience, get in shape, lose that belly. It's really easy once you get in with a tribe. Okay, I'll help you lose 2 pounds this week. So it's really easy when you get in with a tribe, but understand that, give yourself life cycles, bro. So 2 to 5 years to really understand and learn about this. And then your next 5 to 10 years is all gonna be about optimizing. Okay, what really works? Maybe you try, you know, some of these other solutions that are out there. But anyways, hope this video gave you more insight. Frank lost 22 pounds in 12 weeks, just living the sustainable lifestyle, right? Your first life cycle, 2 to 5 years. Give yourself 2 to 5 years to just chill. And I'll talk to you soon.